Hello, everyone. I want to cordially invite you to my new series on the Detroit Electronic Music Festival, otherwise known as DEMF. Now, I hadn't been in many, many years, but witnessing the rebirth of Detroit after its bankruptcy, the inclusiveness and the soul and the love and the incredible vibe of kindness on its dance floors, I can tell you that it is truly one of my favorite music festivals on the planet. I hope that you enjoy my very first episode. So without further ado, welcome to the world of Piranha Head.
What up, though? I'm Maurice Piranha Head Hurd, and I'm in Detroit on the west side, on West Outer Drive somewhere.
Born and raised?
Yeah, I'm 100% Detroit, all day, every day, all my life, always have been, always will be.
What was it like growing up here?
Black. I grew up with 7 sisters. I'm the baby.
I bet you know a lot about periods.
I know a lot about exclamation points, too, shit. I grew up in the ghetto. We all did.
So, were you happy as a kid?
Of course. My childhood was filled with music. There was a record store on the corner, a liquor store on the corner, and on the opposite corner there was a hotel.
So you guys had jobs?
Did your jobs include cocaine and baking soda? We had good jobs. Then why the fuck did I grow up in poverty?
I don't know the answer to that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I know other people who grew up in poverty. And I know people who had to slang dope in order to be able to live. And I know people who was pimping and hoeing and doing all types of other shit. My dad had a job at Ford Motor Company, but a lot of my friends did not have dads. So what did that put their mamas? You understand? And you know, there was a Job Corps up the street, an apartment where a lot of the pimps laid, you know, and then a little diner that a lot of cats used to, you know, hang out at. It was cool.
Hanging out with your friends.
I mean, my friends basically was my records and my instruments. That's what I grew up doing. I got a chance to meet people, you know what I mean, get off into some different things. And it kept me out of trouble, but a lot of friends of mine didn't make it through that. Oh man, I lost a lot of friends along the way. Either dead or in jail.
Do you still feel the same pain?
The pain I feel doesn't even have to do with that. The pain that I feel is for the world at large, you know what I'm saying? Because all black people were put into a situation post, quote unquote, being freed from slavery. All black people were being put into a situation. Now, yeah, okay, we got jobs. Some got jobs. So then right now, okay, we on the west side of Detroit. You see these houses that are nice and all this type of shit. You go on the east side, you get a total nother thing. So then that right there had to do with the whole color complex.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is because you're on the complete other side of that.
Fair enough, but explain it to me.
I mean, I can explain it, but you wouldn't be able to.
I can try to empathize.
I can try to empathize with women's rights, but I don't have a clitoris.
So tell me, when you were growing up, who were your best records?
Anything that P-Funk did. But then again, we had a DJ in Detroit by the name of the Electrifying Mojo. This is a bad motherfucker. He could see what you was thinking before you thought it. The techno house soul part of it came late 80s, mid-late 80s. That's when that happened. Because prior to that, we were calling that progressive. And that was all stuff like New Order. We were playing shit that other dance music DJs wasn't playing. But for some reason here in Detroit, we called it progressive.
What is your DJ name?
Most people know me as Piranha Head. That's been who I am.
And why the name Piranha Head?
A friend of mine by the name of the Black Man nicknamed me in my brother Gabe's basement.
Well, were you baptized? Sounds religious almost.
They were hotboxing me.
Oh, you were high.
Oh, I think so. Motherfucker, I'm nicknaming you Piranha Head from here on out. I'm calling your ass Piranha Head.
Look at the way he shaped your future.
And he did.
So, but talk to me about what it's like to go from having a dream to like actually living it.
Your mind is everything. And I woke up one day and happened to realize that I was put here for something. Music, that's the way God talked to me. I don't just get caught up in the moment and go, okay, gotta do this so that people can DJ, I don't give a fuck about that. I make music. Music ain't about techno to me. I don't give a fuck about techno. I don't give a fuck about house. Right now, I don't have much money to my name, right? And I might go home to half a bare refrigerator, or having to pay the rent, or having to do something else or whatever, or trying to hustle, trying to make it. And I know how to make it. I know how to hustle. I know how to get over. That's not a question, okay? The thing is, what does that sound like? You see what I'm saying? What does that sound like? It is a viable thing, just like somebody's pain is. Now, you take that pain, and somebody, say for instance, ex-slave, all right? What does some fucking blues, right? You know, right? All of that shit, it sounds like something. It don't sound like it don't sound shit like that. It's free nigga music. And it's cool, don't get me wrong, we all have made that. See, but it was when you high, you in your thing, like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's that type of vibe. That's the reason why you got P-Funk. Because you got all these street dudes. George Clinton is from the fucking shit, he country. Bootsy from it. James Brown was from it. Every move that Prince made was a pimp move. I don't care what nobody say, he came from it, he from the hood. And that's a DC feeling. You know what I'm saying? Now, the appropriation of that, Slave to the Rhythm. Have you ever heard Slave to the Rhythm by Grace Jones? Go look that up. It's EU. You can hear Sugar Bear and Juju. You can hear the groove. The groove is a fucking go-go groove, but it's got an English feel to it because it's got all these strings and all this other shit, and it's bad as fuck. You hearing these people, they ain't got much, but that music is what they got. When you add the whole Trevor Horn, Grace Jones thing, then you get the French and you get the, you know, you get the thing that makes it like one level more, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. So the thing with funk and with soul and with R&B and blues and all of this music, that what they want to call American music, which is actually black music, to be absolutely frank, because it is. Nobody would have turned their guitars up if you didn't have this nigga who was tripping on acid by the name of Jimi Hendrix, who said, "Nah, fuck this. We're gonna get feedback with that. Now let's take this and make this whole new thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do this." All of that happened because of people deciding, listen, I gotta get up out of this thing that I've been dealing with. I'm sick and tired of eating on sardines and crackers. I'm sick and tired of dealing with screaming kids in tenement houses and being on government shit. I'm sick and tired of that. On government assistance. They can't even treat me like a fucking human being, but they give me assistance. They're keeping me alive until they can kill me. You know what I mean? It's all of these things. In fact, perfect song for it. Marvin Gaye wrote it. It's called Inner City Blues. And I've heard people sing this song, and I'm like, they don't even understand what the fuck that song is saying. And it's not saying anything nice. Rockets, moonshots, spend it on the have-nots. Money, we make it. But before we see it, you take it. Make me want to holler the way they do my life. Make me want to holler the way they do my life. This ain't living. This ain't living. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about a situation. This ain't living. No. The bills piled up sky high. Send that boy off to die. With those of us who was in the ghetto in the 60s, hey, fuck it, let's go. You can get into the army and get a job. You get money. You become a Marine, get it. But in the Vietnam era, when they started drafting people, who was the first people they drafted? Black folk. Who was the ones who hit the front lines? Young black men. Come back to what? A heroin addiction and no possibility of a job. There's still people right now I know the VA ain't gonna help them do shit. All of these things are because of the music. The music is what heals these situations. Having a way to express them. What's going on is a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, everybody. People are trying to talk about the situation and heal it through the music. So when techno and house and shit came around, it's a whole nother thing. Shit, we can go to London. You know, thanks to Kenny, I've been overseas. My records and stuff like that did well overseas. Okay, so he took me over there and let me see that there's a lot more past 8 Mile. Okay, good, I get it. I understand that. But then having something to understand, to lean on here and understand, okay, what's happening in the real world, it is what it is. If there's something that's truthful that can come through me, that gets to you, that helps you give it to somebody else, see, that's the type of shit that I'm about. I'm like this, the best president ever was Barack Obama. Do you know why? Because he decided in one way or another to show the world that America's still racist. And he did it by way of becoming president. Okay? He said, okay, wait, you think they gonna give you something? Watch what happens now. He didn't have to say shit. Soon as he got out of the office, let's make America great again. Get this nigger out of here. Fuck that. And the whole fucking shit went down. They don't give a fuck about women, abortions, none of that shit. It's over. It's over. The whole fucking dream is over. Barack Obama is good. Now, even if somebody had hurt him, thank you, God, for not letting that happen. But if somebody had hurt him, what black people have done? Nothing. We're distracted by Facebook, Steve Harvey, Oprah, Ian LeVan. We got so many things that keep us satisfied. And
so how are we going to stop this?
We don't have to stop it. Why stop it? The only way I know is to be honest about what it is.
How can a person like me who believes that I do my best to celebrate equality and be with people and be real with people and like always try to foster community?
Yeah, how can you do something to help? You can't do nothing. Right. I mean, I'm gonna be frank with you, like, I hate to say it, you can't stop the beast. We can't stop the beast because we feed that motherfucker.
I want to give a huge thank you to Moody Man and all of the musicians, the producers and DJs of the Sunday Night Barbecue. It was a blast. And a big thank you, of course, to Piranha Head, to Maurice. We will be hearing from him more over the next coming weeks. This city has gone through hell, and it is rising out of its ashes into a big, beautiful red, gold, and orange phoenix. And I can't wait to share with you the rest of the stories from the survivors and the thrivers of this unbelievable place. So stay tuned. I've got a lot more coming up for you from this festival. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at Dr. Z Nightingale, on my Twitter, Generally False, on my website where you can find videos and all different ways to connect with me on www.zoenightingale.com. I have a new survey there. It takes 5 minutes and it helps me connect with you and be a better storyteller, which is always my ultimate goal. It is full on spring, summer here in New York. I've got blooming roses. The fireflies came out last night, which is my very most favorite thing. So wherever you are, catch yourself a firefly, get yourself a summer romance, get back in the gym because bikini season is a-coming and winter was not favorable to some of us. Unlike me though, because I lost a shit ton of weight this year. So I will be naked and running around the streets with my microphones all summer long, bringing to you the best and brightest minds that I can find for you. So stay tuned and have the very best summer night, kids.